Hey, welcome to episode 47 of the Wills Blues podcast. How's everybody doing today?
What the fuck? I'm back.
You are back. Feels like we haven't seen you in like 2 months.
I think it's been like 2 weeks.
Has it been like you missed 2 weeks, 2 episodes?
No, I missed one episode.
Did you miss one episode?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was it. Just one. I know it feels like more, but it was just one.
Yeah. No, that was the holidays were weird.
Yeah, everything got a little bit messed up with the scheduling and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm at Tin Can Blues and I'm back for episode 47. And I'm glad to be here, I guess. Somebody's I gotta be half me, half Sid, because Sid's not here tonight. So yes, I'm happy.
He's off in Nicaragua.
Yeah, he's mysteriously vanished again for.
He has mysteriously.
Do you guys think it's weird that they tried to overthrow the Capitol and all of a sudden he can't make it to an episode, like he's got some business to attend to?
Are you accusing Sid of being a believer in QAnon?
What's that, dude?
Are you saying Sid believes in QAnon?
Well, no, I'm saying that like maybe he is like a high-ranking official of some sort, and that's why he's been missing.
A Manchurian candidate, and he was just sneaking in there to cause turmoil and disruption.
No, I think the opposite. I think he's one of the ones trying to stop it, and that's why he's missing tonight.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You know,
yeah,
he's one of the good guys.
Yeah,
Justin immediately. We all know what you think of Sid now. Holy shit!
Wow. Well, no, if he was a Manchurian candidate, he would be like, because it's completely blown up in Donald Trump's face. It's completely blown up in all of their faces. They're all going to jail.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Donald Trump should be branded a traitor and probably killed.
He's going to be impeached again. They're going to impeach him on Monday.
Yeah, and not only that, his entire not his entire follow base, but like a lot of them are just pissed off at him. They're like, "What the fuck? You tell us to show up in Washington. You say you're going to lead us to, we're going to take back the country and all this, and then you just fuck off."
Then he throws them under the bus.
Yeah, that's what they say. Like I read some for fun because I got the link from Twitter, but there's some Reddit subreddit, like I think it's called the Donald or Donald something or other, and pretty well he just like that whole that subreddit is devoted to him, and everyone there is pretty pissed off. So it's good to see, you know.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm at _83 here, and
oh yeah,
we're so sad. Yeah, fuck those guys.
Crying tears, eh?
What a gong show, man.
Yeah, that was crazy because it was like, so just to give you kind of a timeline, I'm at work and it's super slow, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're counting the electoral college votes today. Yeah. Like, and also that stupid rally, but I more wanted to see them counting the votes.
Yeah.
And they're like, they're doing it, and the game starts, air quotes, and I'm like, I'm calling it out. I'm like, it's 18-0 Trump. Don't worry, I got a long way to go. And then that's as far as they got. And then like, I think I was doing something, and then I came back, and it was like, there was already video of people like storming, and I'm like, what's going on here? Like, where is this? And then you see the Capitol, and you're like, are they busting? Like, who's busting into the Cap? And of course, you just see red hats and white people.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's not a group of Fred Durst impersonators.
Yeah, full on, eh? I missed the whole thing. I didn't know what was going on until you guys started talking about it in the group chat.
Man, they are the dumbest coup people too, man. They were like shouting their names and like videotaping and selfieing and writing on Twitter, and the guy who was like talking about having beers, like they were telling the news people who they are.
I think they posted it on like their own Instagrams and Facebooks and all that. And
what do you expect?
I guess there's not very much critical thinking going on, I don't think.
Like
at least Antifa covers their faces, and like, you know what I mean? Like they're kind of semi-smart about it. Although those guys
like a shadowy organizing. Maybe they exist, maybe they don't exist. Nobody knows.
Yeah, and then which one of you guys said that there was like a rally, some rallies in Canada or something too?
Yeah, there was a bunch of like pro-Trump rallies all over Canada that day too.
Like, how big of a fucking losers can you be? It's not even your fucking country. You have nothing to do with it. Like how big of a loser can you be that you're out like having a rally for Trump in Canada. Like,
I'll give you 3 guesses which province had the biggest rallies. You won't need them, but I'll give you 3 guesses.
Was it our province?
Of course it was our fucking province. Of course it was.
Did it go down in Calgary?
Of course it did.
Oh, jeez, I'm fucking 2 for 2.
They love Trump in Calgary.
Too.
Yeah, holy fuck.
In Calgary, yeah.
No shit. Fucking no wonder their hockey team fucking sucks.
Edmonton did it too, man. They're no better.
Yeah, but
Calgary's it boggles my mind, but I guess like at the end of the day, I mean, it must just be like they're using just Trump as like a symbol of their hatred. Like it'd be like them. I mean, it's like neo-Nazis, right? Like they use Hitler as a symbol.
This is gonna sound really bad, but is he the Martin Luther King of hatred?
Who's that? Trump?
Yeah, is he the Martin Luther King of fascism?
He kind of is. I mean, he's you know what I mean? Look at all the people he brought together. 70 million people is a lot of people.
So many people, man. That's
a lot of people. And he had a lot of people there for that rally, just like,
willing
MLK
to get shot and, get, and
5 people died.
Go to jail.
5 people died when they tried to take the Capitol, man. That's not funny.
And it's not funny to take the Capitol. Like, you should go to jail.
That's not funny at all.
Treason.
Well, like there's people that died for him, and he doesn't care.
Well,
some of them were cops. Some of those were like I think one had a heart attack. One was one I heard allegedly was like beaten to death. And then there was that girl who got like there was the video, you could see her getting shot because she was trying to go. And of course, like everyone's like, all of a sudden these rednecks turn, libtard with their like, oh, how dare that cop shoot that unarmed woman? And it's like, I'm sure these people, if you went through their timelines, they'd be saying the same thing about George Floyd and. Well, he was a criminal. He was fighting the police.
Yeah.
It's like the hypocrisy is off the chain right now with these guys. It's like,
just like, hopefully everything gets back to some semblance of sanity pretty soon. I mean, as much as it can, because I'm really fucking sick and tired of just every fucking day is like a new fucking some bullshit's going on down there.
Yeah,
every day,
we're so fucking close, man. Like, and it affects us in that way. Is like now you have fucking dickheads up here, like, go fucking Trump. Like,
fuck. It's kind of infected Canada, man. Like,
I just want it all to be fucking over. Just fuck off. Stop with it. Let's get back to, And I think like what were you saying, Dan, is about the COVID thing is like you're fucking starting to have enough now, aren't you? I think everybody's starting to have enough.
True. Like, I mean, it's like, look, what are we doing here? Like our cases in town are way down, which is
because we're doing this though, like
we are, but we're seeing it all over the province too, which means for the most part, the silent majority, if you will, is actually doing something about this. I was talking to my dad tonight, and he's like, I don't understand. Like our numbers are like, it seems like they're doubling, and we have these harsh restrictions. And I'm like, that's because it's all young people where you are in Toronto. And I'm like, they don't give a shit about restrictions. They're going out, they're having parties.
And they're fucking I remember what it was like to be 19. Like, fuck, I was invincible. I was jumping off dump trucks and fucking lifting shit with my back that I shouldn't have been. And I'll be fine. Don't you worry. You're invincible, right? You're just an idiot. So, I mean, I guess I'm glad I'm this old when this pandemic's going on because I'm more cautious. I don't know if that's smarter or what, but maybe it's, I don't know. But, and it must be driving you nuts too, eh, Wheels?
It's driving me nuts. I'm kind of at the point where like I've been pretty much going, being inside as much as possible, pretty much since this whole thing started anyway. So I do have to like say that I am really tired of being like made to sit inside. But all the shit I like to do outside is shit that you can't do anyway. Like I can't really go for hikes in the wintertime. I'm not skiing. I'm not like all the places I would go in town are closed.
Yeah. And you can't like go see friends really. That's the thing, right? Like
I can't
go. Like we're coming over on Fridays to the studio and exactly. Having a beer or two, and You know what I mean?
Like I miss that, and that part sucks too. Like I'm getting a little, I'm getting, so the not seeing people is definitely tough for sure.
That got me over the holidays, because my favorite thing about the holidays is like, hey, it's you. Hey, let's have some beers.
Yeah.
You make time to go see everybody and get together, and you couldn't really do that. So yeah, you know what? It is getting to me too, Daniels and Wheels. But just let's get to the 20. Let's get to the 21st, and then we'll see. And if it's still going down, then we'll cross the bridge. But if it's not,
honestly, it's like right now it's tough. But by this time next year, we'll be like, what? Why did we think that was so hard? Because
we're in the bottom of the 9th, man, and we got one out already. It's just it's
true, man.
I'm just trying to appeal to Daniel's baseball. Like
you said that the other day, and I immediately thought of like the 2015 like series between Texas and Toronto, and I was like, dude, like it wasn't the 9th, but Texas had a big lead.
Well, right now COVID has a big lead, but we're coming back. And
we're coming back. We're chipping away at it for sure.
We're chipping away at it. Just another couple of weeks. It's like it's nothing. Look how much we've done already.
Yeah, exactly. The world got Donald Trump kicked off the internet.
Yeah, he's on Twitter too. Yeah, he's on Twitter.
Do you guys know, is he off any other social media platforms?
He's been banned from Facebook and Instagram for like a while now.
Okay.
But it was funny because tonight they suspended his Twitter indefinitely, his personal. So then he went to the official, like the presidential one at POTUS and started tweeting there.
Oh,
they shut that down.
They shut down the president's Twitter?
They shut down at POTUS. Well, yeah, so they locked it.
Yeah.
So when Joe Biden takes office, not only does Joe Biden get the account, but he gets like the 33 million people that were following it. Because as the outgoing president, I'm sure this probably started with Barack Obama, but that gets wiped. Like all the followers get wiped, right?
Oh, I see. Okay.
So he's gonna get it. Like this guy's gonna have Kim Kardashian followers. Like,
gonna get like $1 million a tweet.
Seriously.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'm kind of low key sad about at Donald Trump gone, because it was just such a nice pick me up when I was feeling bad. At least I'm not doing as bad as this fucking wacko. Like,
sorry.
Go ahead, Wheels.
I agree, but when his like talking starts getting people killed, that's where I'm like,
it's true. Okay, it's true.
This guy needs to go away now. Like, I agree. It's funny and it's entertaining, but if it's gonna get people killed, he needs to go.
But what's stopping him from just creating like at real Donald Trump 2, and then booting up a Twitter and just starting bullshitting again?
So he the person, like, it wasn't just that they banned the account. He the person is banned. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So how are they going to know? What if he just goes to like a rant, like creates a new Gmail,
he could do that. I mean, he could have a burner account. I mean, look at, who was it? Kevin Durant. Didn't he get caught with like multiple Twitters, and he was like shitting on people? Like he was doing that. He got like Kevin found Durant. Out. Like, yeah, Kevin Durant. Like, get out of here, you bum.
I fucking hate Kevin Durant. No, that's what I do on a burner. I just shit on fuck Tin Can Blues. Fuck that guy.
you would just shit talk yourself.
Yeah, what better way to like convince people that's not you?
That's
so yes, kind of bittersweet, but rest in peace at real Donald Trump. I'm gonna miss your 3 a.m. shit tweets.
Did you guys see the meme of, remember that kid who just wanted to mow the White House lawn, and Donald Trump's just like standing there with his mouth open, like clearly yelling at the kid?
Yeah.
Someone captioned it, "Can I borrow your phone?"
I've seen so many good memes of like just like 2021 in general. I think my favorite was it says I just finished the free 7-day trial of 2021 and I'm canceling because I'm not interested.
Oh man. I don't know, man. This time last year we had no fucking idea. We had no idea what the fuck was gonna.
Yeah,
Man,
this was all like Asia and Europe's problem at this point. Like,
still like it was. I don't even think it was bad in Europe yet. I think it was still just basically Asia.
Yeah, you're right. I think it was like February when Europe really started.
And then my brain too, foolish young Tin Can Blues, just so naive. It was just like, this pandemic's come out of China all the fucking time. This happens like twice a decade, like, it'll fizzle out at some point and maybe some will get here. But I was like, maybe there'll be like 20, 30 cases in Canada. And that was like March, like February, like
you were very many degrees of wrong.
I was way wrong. I was not even close, man. And
this time last year I would have been like, Craig, I had come up with a bogus conspiracy theory that this was cooked up by the Chinese government because they were pissed off at all the like white North Americans going to like Vietnam and places like that for like 3 months at a time. So I was like, well, of course they're gonna. It's a virus, but call it coronavirus because what do these kids drink? They all drink Corona. So this is just the Chinese government telling us to stop going to like Indonesia for like go to Indonesia for like 4 months. Yeah, it's like wow, four months.
Okay. I was kind of going too, like, weren't all those Hong Kong protests happening at this time for like their, for all their rights?
Yeah, I think you're right.
And human rights, and I was like, this is just Chinese government just trying like to get the, deflect and, start something else going. So no one's paying attention to all these citizens uprising and to quit giving them so much press. But, that was my conspiracy.
It's funny that we laughed it off as just like Chinese government like meddling, and it turns out it was like all the governments meddling.
Yeah. Every government. Everybody downplaying it, and that we can't scare everybody and blah blah blah. And look what happened. So it's kind of what happened.
Yeah.
Like, well, let's not release. Like just shh.
Yeah.
It's fine. Just keep it. A little bit under the rug a bit.
Yeah. How many people? 5?
Yeah.
You double swear it's gonna stay at 5? Like I'll give you 10. I give you 10. I swear to God, if it goes over 10, you're going down with me.
Fauci, look at me. I'm telling you, Fauci. 10 people, right? Man.
Yeah, it was quite so. I think even some of our our episodes like 1 and 2 and stuff were like, you hear we were talking about it like, it was just starting and we were all like, oh yeah, that's fucking pretty crazy. Eh? Like, oh Jesus Christ, hope it doesn't come here. Like what a wild ride. There you go.
It'd be interesting to hear that. I might go back into the archives.
Actually, that would be interesting
and listen.
Anybody can do that. You can go to the YouTube page and click podcast episode playlist and listen from episodes 1 to 47 in succession in one sitting.
You
if
can
you
also
want.
do that on iTunes and Spotify and all the other ones.
Yes, you can.
That's funny.
Yeah. If you can put up with the cell phone recording.
Oh man, those are the days.
Oh man,
the bootleg days.
We were so young. Okay, the bootleg days, bootlegging our own show, like a fucking handy cam in a theater.
And now look at us. We're recording it on Zoom.
Did Zoom exist at this time? Like, did Zoom exist before COVID, or is this like something that just popped up? Overnight.
I think Zoom existed. Zoom has been around for a couple of years.
It's a Chinese company, though, yeah?
I don't believe so. It's blown up, obviously, in the last year. But I use Zoom for school, so I've been using Zoom for about 3 years.
Okay.
But yeah, Zoom was more for like businesses to do video conferences and school to do like seminars and when it was more for online businesses and schools and stuff. And I'm assuming, or it probably wasn't until, I guess, this year when everybody decided that the world needed to stop that they found out that Zoom was a thing. Do you guys remember the 5 minutes that house party was the thing?
I do. I do remember that. It sounded weird to me, so I was like, no. And then, it was like, this sounded a little bit more professional. And
yeah.
And it's oh man, geez. I mean, with your With your stock knowledge, you should have gotten in on Zoom. Can you imagine if you'd gotten in on Zoom before the pandemic, buddy?
Oh yeah,
buddy,
that was the thing.
We'd be doing this podcast from our own bunker right now. Like
Zoom was the highest rising stock of 2020. It went up 700%.
Yeah, but what's going to happen? What's going to happen when there's a vaccine and slowly but surely, hopefully, we all get back to normal life. We don't really need Zoom as much. Do you think that stock plummets, or do you think people keep working away from home and therefore?
I think even after the vaccine, like Daniel said, there's going to be people that are going to like flood the streets and want to get out of the house. But work is still going to probably need Zoom, and schools will probably still need Zoom because not everybody's going to be vaccinated, right? It's probably going to take like 2 years for everybody to get herd immunity, just because so many people are leery and don't want the vaccine.
If you ever get it, I mean, because it'll just continue to mutate, and hopefully people, people who are actually like super healthy and this won't affect them at all, will keep getting it, and that's how you eventually will, it'll be that kind of immunity of people, so in that case their fuck you attitude toward everything would kind of help us out. In the long run, not certainly not now in the short term, but they'll keep getting the strains, and then they'll keep getting antibodies, and then being the young people going out and doing everything and passing it along, it'll be like, oh shit, I got COVID, like I gotta fucking stay home.
And then you hopefully you get you get the vaccine, so you get like maybe a little sick or something, and then but at the end of the day, there's no long term.
If anything,
and it could even get to the point where, like, I mean, if you're working at a job, and if it's small enough, and I guess if everybody's vaccinated and that's proof that they're vaccinated, there could come a point where it's like, I got COVID, but I'm like, I have to go in. I got a big meeting today.
I got shit to do.
I have to be there. You know what I mean? And it'll be like that, maybe, hopefully. I mean, I'm certainly not a viral, whatever I don't even know what the name, professional name of the doctor is. So I'm certainly not that. Dr. Virus guy.
Dr. COVID.
So, I don't know. I'm definitely getting my vaccine when it's made available. And I'm not afraid that it's going to turn me into a mindless zombie. I already give the government half of my money, so clearly I'm some kind of a slave. You know what I mean? But
I'm already a zombie to the government.
Whatever.
You know what's funny, dude?
What's the vaccine going to do to me that the chemtrails aren't going to fucking do to me?
Dude, you know what's funny? All that all the restrictions that we have now and all this kind of thing, and we're like kind of bummed about them. But I read a thing that Australia, there was like one case in a city, and there was no other cases. There was one case in a city, and the whole fucking city was like, holy fuck. And like everything fucking off, shut it down for like 3 or 4 days. The whole fucking city shut down when there was one case. And we're like, man, there's only like 11,000 cases.
Come on, how come we can't get a haircut? I want to go to the bar.
I think.
Do you think that's an accurate? Are you saying that you agree with the response, or?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I think so, because you get that one case dealt with. You're not going to transmit it now.
You watch that shit immediately.
Yeah, you squash it like a bug of as soon as you get it, and then you contact trace the fuck out of that person, and then as soon as you figure out all the people that he was or she or whatever, you get them into a quarantine, even if they're fine. You fucking get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck in that hotel room or your house, and we fucking stay the fuck in there. And if we catch you outside, you're going to be in humongous shit. And then
I'm okay with that, provided it's all expenses paid.
Yeah. Well, okay. So go to your home. Then go to your home and fucking stay there, and fucking, But and then, because you know what happens then, and then like 2 weeks later, you're like, okay, there hasn't been a case in the city in 2 weeks. The people that we put out, that were contact traced, and the guy that had it or whoever, now they're good. Everybody come back out, open everything up again. and we'll just keep living life, and like nobody needs to wear a mask, nobody needs to go. Everyone, we can open the fucking theaters. Everyone can just like smash popcorn in their face.
I don't give a shit about wearing the mask even after this. You know, like
yeah,
that's
don't,
so not even a big deal to me.
Yeah,
like
that don't
I want to quit wearing it everywhere. You know, like I'd wear it if I was like not like if I had a cold or something, like sneeze, a cough, blah blah. But I think I wouldn't want to wear it all the time. It's just I wear it all the time at work now, pretty much like the whole even in you know, the boss's house and in the shop, when even like all day in the van, if I'm driving with somebody, now we're both wearing masks the whole day. And by the time I get home, I'm like, fuck, like, Jesus, like, you know, I know
I hear that. Like,
it's nothing, but like, you know, it's better than fucking getting COVID. But
I hit the alley, like I walk home and I take the alley, and as soon as I get past the gas station, that mask is right off.
Yeah.
Because like you say, like now I've been wearing it for fucking 8 hours. And I'll say this, I didn't bring it up last week, but not to like raise super alarm, but I collapsed at work.
Really?
Oh, geez.
Like I hit the guy. Well, so one of the girls at work, they had these masks and they looked great. They were like a nice thick cloth mask. Like the bands around the ears were adjustable. And it had like a seam going like, so for like, there was like a flap for like, I mean, this was like the MeUndies of face masks.
Yeah. It was like felt good even.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was light. Like I barely noticed it. I liked that I could adjust it. So if you're pulling it down a lot to drink, obviously it's a hot kitchen.
Yeah.
You know, and that first like day or two with the surgical masks, it was like I felt like someone was pulling at my fucking ears all day. So I got this, and it was like wearing a cloud.
Yeah.
But it was so thick, and we were busy. There was a lot of stocking and stuff to do. So I'm running up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
But I'm not like I'm not taking the mask off because there's people.
Yeah.
And I know that I have to be fast, so I can't just be like, I'm just wearing it. And I was making a couple pizzas.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I know, Katie's taking me to like the staff table, like trying to give me water. And I'm like,
oh, wow, jeez.
What happened? I just dropped. And poor Katie too, like that she had to be the one to be there. And it's like,
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
mean, but I'm still, and even with that happening, like I'm still like,
that was
a ball game. Oh, if I got to wear a mask at a ball game, sure.
Yeah. I don't mind where, but it's just like all the time. Like I just want to go to the bar and like not worry about it, you know?
Yeah.
Walk downtown and not worry about it. So like that's what I'm looking forward to. Just going back to a normal life. You know, when you watch a movie now and you see like a crowded fucking room and everyone's like, woo, party. And your brain right now is like, ugh, get me the fuck out of there.
These madmen.
Yeah, what the hell? I want to get back to where like, and then where I touch a doorknob and I'm not immediately like fucking holy shit, like holding my hand away from my whole body, like until I can get to some soap or something.
Right.
Yeah. I just want to like fucking open that door and just be like, yeah, and then just go about my day.
No.
So you run back and you lick it. And
want to be as disgusting as I want to be.
Yeah. Just shit I never even used to worry about, like the door of my apartment building.
Yeah.
Go in and out of that place all day long and touch every single door, and I would just like,
Especially when you hear that there are people in it with like COVID, like they're isolating.
When that happened here, I was like, fuck, like
I would have been like, get them out.
Well, you know what we did, because we live on the bottom floor. We're lucky. We just went in and out our balcony door a lot,
right?
And we didn't even use the communal door, which was kind of even when like that was just, even when there was no cases here, we were just still kind of like, oh, we'll go out the balcony if we can. And
I'm telling you right now, if I lived in your apartment, I would never use my apartment door. Ever. You're right there. Like, I would never use the front door.
I can like, there's even a gate on my balcony that opens up. So, I mean, why would you?
Yeah. You'd be sick to do it the other way.
You'd be sick to do it the other way. Yeah. So anyway, now that we got the COVID bullshit out of the way, that seems to we've been talking about on this show for fucking 10 months now.
The entire time we've been doing this show.
Yeah, pretty well. Like we started the podcast at the worst time. Like we would have some guests on and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, I guess not.
I guess
except for that few times we did, but that was when there wasn't, a bunch of COVID, so anyway, yeah, World Juniors happened. That was fun.
Sure did.
Yeah.
That was fun. I don't know what the hell that was in the last game, but the first ones were really, really good time.
The better team won.
They're not going to win them all.
Yeah, they're not going to win them all. And I mean, like, Jesus Christ, like that was a pretty damn good game by the Americans.
Yeah.
Little bit choked. The Canadians couldn't even score one bloody goal, but the fucking goal. You know what else pisses me off? Devin Levi and Spencer Knight, the two goalies, American goalie, Canadian goalie, both goalies just played outstanding the whole tournament. Both Florida Panthers draft picks, both of them.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers. They already got fucking Bobrovsky, he's like $10 million a year for like 5 more years or some shit.
They're gonna be buying that guy out in 2 years. You watch.
What are they gonna do? They better trade Spencer Knight to the Oilers. That's what I think they should do.
Nah.
who are the Oilers going to trade for?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Right now, his stock's never been higher. Fucking.
Yeah,
what about Zach Cassian? He's a first liner, no?
Yeah, he's a first liner.
On the Oilers, first liner.
Is he making first line money?
You know what? The Edmonton Oilers mainstream media is so hilarious because they say stuff like, they'll go on Twitter and they'll be like, so-and-so is playing on McDavid's wing now, which is good because his dad was a farmer in Alberta 30 years ago, and his uncle used to coach Connor McDavid's second cousin's brother, 20 years. It's just like they just make up this shit. And as long as he's a good Canadian boy, he used to throw hay around in a farm, he should be on that first line, man. But then you get like Jesse Puljujärvi coming over from Finland, who had like a stellar year in the Finnish league, and he comes over and they're like, well, he's got to earn it. Like, why? Because he doesn't have a fucking dad who has a farm and fucking throw hay. He doesn't go to his dad's farm and throw hay in Alberta in the summer. Is that why he has to earn it? You know what I mean?
There's too many J's in a row in his name.
Yeah, he's got to earn it all of a sudden. We're gonna put Zach Cassian on the top line. Like, really? Because he was complete dog shit for like the whole playoffs and the second half of the year. So he shouldn't be on the line. Well, but if he's good Canadian boy, so he's on the line. That's and Edmonton media, man, they're so hilarious. It's just, man. It's like if you're European or Russian or some shit, they just run you out of town if you fuck up once.
It's kind of true.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Canadian media is really bad when it comes. I think the only time that I can remember like Canadian media liking European players was Matt Sundin or Daniel Alfredson.
Yeah,
well,
Yari Curry.
Matt Sundin got his fair share. I'll tell you that. Like,
yeah, I'm sure he did. Yeah,
I'm sure. Like as soon as that European like turns down one fight, like he skates away from a fight.
Yeah,
that guy is fucking chastised. He's like, "Whoa, fucking Europeans and they're fucking no fight."
You're one that talk. You ride Matt Tkachuk like every time he does anything.
What the hell are you talking? Matt Tkachuk doesn't fight. He fucking slew foots.
You're exactly the same. Exactly the same.
What the hell are you talking about?
Jesus.
Why does Matt Tkachuk have to fight people all the time?
Well, because if he's gonna dish it out, he's got to take it. That's the
Save that energy, man. You got to do that. What, like 4? How many times has each team played? 10 times.
10 times.
Yeah.
Jesus, Murphy. Buddy.
Oh man, I'm wondering if there's gonna be an Oilers and Flames team left at the end of those 10 games.
Right?
Everybody's gonna be suspended and fucking. Someone's gonna Happy Gilmore someone and take his feet off and stab someone with it.
I can't believe they managed to play the entire bubble and like really nobody got COVID. They haven't even started, and half of Dallas and half of Columbus have COVID already.
I think it's 6 players and 2 staff in Dallas. So I mean, yeah, hopefully there isn't I think the World Juniors bubble. I think some of them came over with COVID and then they quarantined like the German team did.
Right. Yeah.
That's why there wasn't a full German team. And I think some other teams too and some other players. But as far as I know, the Oilers did have some people out, but they didn't say what for. So it could have been James Neal and I think who the hell's one of the other guys. They're still out, but they're not sure. I don't know if it's because of long-term injury or
no.
But definitely Dallas Stars have shut down. They have games on the 13th, the same as everybody else, and they're not going to play till at least the 19th now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And
are the teams like are the head coaches gonna be allowed to be shady with COVID like they are? Like, I mean, so if a player breaks his arm and everybody knows he has a broken arm, they'll still just call it like an upper body injury, right?
Yeah.
Will the coach, like, will they be allowed to bullshit like that? Like, will they be, oh well, he had like flu-like symptoms?
No,
and,
it'll be he's unfit to play. That's all they say.
Okay.
Like what they say right now even is like,
I hate that upper body injury.
Yeah, I know.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's like we know his arm's in a cast. Oh, we're not disclosing the full.
It's like,
no, he's right there. I see him.
I watched his arm bend backwards when it hit the boards.
He's waving at me with the cast in hand. I mean, come on, man.
He's right there. Yeah, it's gonna be quite something, man.
It doesn't seem like the Blue Jays made any moves this offseason.
I'm still holding out for what's his name? Oh fuck! I've been so bad with names. I'm sorry, folks. So what's his name?
They were trying to get Lindor. They didn't get him.
No, they didn't get him. Bauer, Trevor Bauer.
Are they trying to get Trevor Bauer? Yeah.
I think he might still be. I think he's still on the market. I hear he might be leading towards Anaheim, but it's like, dude, you're not going to win a championship in Anaheim. All right.
No.
Are you going to win a championship in Toronto?
You could, dude. They have a team.
Yeah, but they have a team like the Oilers had a team for the last fucking decade where there's like young potential.
Well, we're seeing the powerhouses. We're seeing the powerhouses change now, right? I mean, like the Yankees will be there, but the Astros, they're getting broken up. You know, the Indians, they're getting broken up. You know, there's going to be spots now. You know, like, and the Jays aren't a bottom feeder.
Yeah, the kids and I think older.
The kids are going to be just as good.
No.
You know, and they're only going to get better. And I thought that we would at least get one big name, although it seems like San Diego and the Mets are just tossing money around like,
I thought
like they are the Yankees. I mean, San Diego, look out. I can't believe those. And first of all, maybe the ugliest jerseys in sports.
But San Diego
Padres for their entire franchise history.
I don't know, man. I like them. I like the navy blue and the yellow when they had that. I like that. That was good. But maybe now, I don't know what they have now. I know they have more
it's like I call it the peanut butter and honey.
Yeah. Okay. So I was gonna say, man. I think more like that brown and yellow now, and it's kind of weird.
They're turds. Weird. They look like turds. I hate it. And, you know, they have one of the biggest turds ever, Manny Machado, on their team. So I guess it's kind of fitting. We might as well dress like shit if we're going to have shit on our team.
Yeah, okay. I'm looking at I don't mind. That's all right. I can see how you could think like the honey turds, the golden turds.
The golden turds. I like that.
Yeah. See, I was talking more about like this one, like the navy blue and the gray and stuff. And maybe a hint of yellow. But I'm not a fan of these.
Like the Phillies used to have that too, like that mint chocolate fucking look, like the light blue and the brown. And I'm just like, where are you getting these colors? Like,
man, sometimes, man,
like, somebody don't get colorblind people to pick your colors. Like,
well, I don't know what the hell sports teams, man. They have so much potential to. It's so like sometimes it's just so easy, and I don't know if they overthink it or some marketing jackass just comes up with some wacky fucking bullshit.
I would never pair like blue and orange.
Well, like, blue and orange, of course you would. They're opposite ends of the color spectrum.
Now I would, but if I was like a marketer or like somebody designing a logo for the team, I wouldn't brand with the colors blue and orange.
Well, if you take the color wheel, like there's a color, you can look it up. It's like some way smarter than me person's created. Directly opposite the blue, like the Oilers, and the orange is the orange, like the Oilers, and they're classified as complementary colors.
Yeah.
The Oilers uniform, where like it works.
Yeah, it does.
It's because of the color theory. The color theory. If you like, smart color theory people will say like they're meant to be together. Those that blue and orange. And if you look up the color wheel, whatever the fuck is directly across from it is the complementary color. Like if you wear a suit, a blue suit like the Oilers, you should wear an orange tie, or something like that, right?
Yeah. Carly.
Anyway,
we should have her on to discuss this.
Yeah, who's this?
I would love to have Carly come on and discuss team
I
color.
would love to have Carly
that would be
Absolutely.
awesome. Maybe
Give
once
us a
this
lesson about
COVID
color
thing is
theory.
over, we could talk about color theory and stuff like this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that fucking the uniform's hideous.
You know, like,
the Mets, they use blue and orange too.
Yeah, they do.
Classic,
yeah, right.
Classic.
And kind of.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about,
the Cubbies kind of do too, don't they?
Blue and red.
Blue and red. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It still works. It still
works. Yeah. But like that. Look at the reverse retros, man. How many of those got fucked up just because of just dumb. I don't know. Like I don't know what the hell, man. Sometimes it's just so easy, and it's just like, what the fuck who the fuck? How did this get greenlit like 8 times?
Yeah.
It went through like 8 people. Like, yep. Okay, print it.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit! Like
I think about that with like the Jays unis before they went to black, when it was like the T and then like the bird was like around the T with the fucking bat and shit, just ugly as fuck. Like
that stupid cartoon logo,
Yeah. And then I hated that so much. And then when they went to the black, it was like it was. That's my favorite Jays uniform. I know I'm pissing off Shrew One here, but
what about the one that like it said it said Jays and they had the black sleeves and stuff? Is that what you're talking about?
So it was like, yes. So like the home jersey would have been like all white, and then the away was gray, but their alternate jersey was black, and yes, it said Jays in very sleek, futuristic kind of writing, and it
early
had, like,
2000s writing.
Yeah, it had like the bird head on the J. I love that. I mean, I still wear that hat. I still wear that hat. Like I love that. It's so sleek.
Yeah, I like that. I like those unis. The original ones, like from, I guess, like they've been around longer than the 90s, but the ones from the 90s are the ones that I remember from, when I was a kid.
Right. Yeah, with like the lined writing, like kind of like a double line writing. Yeah.
Yep. Like them.
Yeah. Those were good. Yeah.
And then I think they're kind of back to those now, right? Like, except then they even went back to like the sky blue, right? From like the early days, like the 70s or whatever. Late 70s, they went back to the sky blue. Not a fan. I don't mind. I like callbacks to the.
I had this one friend. Yeah, I don't know. He was a friend so much. He's kind of like I don't know. Maybe he was my friend. And he had this sky blue, like powder blue velour tracksuit. But he was like the nerdiest white kid you've ever. Like this is like if Milhouse was like a real person, and he's like walking around like, and he just looked so. It was like you look like Puff Daddy's like adopted kid. Like, it was the worst. Every time I see powder blue, I always think of this fucking wiener like running around. The only thing cool about this kid was that he had a portable PS2.
Wow, that is fucking cool. Did he? What do you have? Like a Pelican case or something?
Something like that. Yeah, it was like, and he had like the fucking screen like thing, and it was just like, oh man.
Was I the only one that had a tracksuit in high school?
Yes.
Well, yeah, but you went to high school in like the 60s, man.
Your fucking bell-bottom pants and your fucking flower power shirt, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Peace and love, man. Peace and love.
Peace and love. So what's next, just to kind of circle back, what's next for Hockey Canada here? He's gone.
I don't know. Well, they're just going to have to come back next year. They get back on, they'll have a bunch of new players, probably some returning players, and they'll just come back next year. They'll be in the final. The states are really good now, man. They got a really good program.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they're going to be really successful. It's not going to be Canada dominating for the next decade.
Yeah.
It's going to be. There's lots of competition now. In the world.
Do you think that was the problem? Do you think that's what, like, do you think they burned themselves out by like beating up these bottom feeders?
That's entirely possible. They smashed Germany 17-0.
You gotta be worn out, right? Like,
yeah, you probably expel some energy scoring 17 times, whether it's easier or not. But yeah, maybe just blowing everybody away for 6 games or whatever it was probably did burn them out, and they didn't have anything left.
They got to tweak that. They have to tweak that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
for sure. Yeah. And they obviously need to play better defensive. Need to be better defensively.
No, but I mean, like the opening round of like that round robin. Like they have to change that format, right?
Oh, like the World Junior Championships altogether. They probably did. I think they all get seeded based on like international competition because they all play each other sporadically, I guess, throughout the year, and they all play. Like Canada will play the U.S. throughout the year, and they'll probably play Russia and like Czech Republic throughout the year. So they'll probably all kind of play based on the results of the teams. Like Sweden and Finland will play each other 7,000 times a year, so obviously they're going to be in a group together. So I think they just match it up so that it's the teams that are most familiar with each other.
Yeah.
And then they eliminate based on that. I'm assuming it could just be completely random too.
Yeah. But maybe Shrewd can fill us in.
Yeah. It always seems like it's Canada, US, and like Russia is in one group, and for some reason it's like Germany. And then it's like Finland, Sweden, Denmark, and like Austria in the other one.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to me.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep it going with. So I guess I wanted to ask you, who do you think is going to lose to Green Bay in the Super Bowl this year?
Body.
Who do you got losing to Green Bay? Come on.
Green Bay play tomorrow. Green Bay is not making the Super Bowl. I'm telling you, man. I will bet you $20 right now.
Yeah?
I'll bet you $20 right now Green Bay doesn't win the Super Bowl.
Doesn't win or doesn't make it?
Doesn't. Okay, no. Yeah, that's true. I'll bet you $20 Green Bay doesn't make the Super Bowl.
I'll take that bet.
Awesome. Okay.
I'll take
virtual handshake, buddy. Virtual handshake.
Yes, virtual handshake. Cool. Katie, I'm gambling on Zoom.
I need to start making some money because I keep losing to friggin' Shannon every weekend.
Oh, geez, yeah. Well, hey, man.
I'm probably gonna lose again tomorrow. Hopefully, the Rams can step it up and pull off an upset tomorrow. I'm really.
Can you? Hold on. Let's pull up the bracket.
I can pull up the bracket too. Yeah.
Can you pull up the bracket? Okay, pull the bracket up.
Yeah, it's definitely
because I know there's 3 games tomorrow, 3 games Sunday.
Yeah, and then yeah. So tomorrow we've got the Colts and the Bills. I think the Bills are going to smash the Colts.
Oh man.
I can see the Bills going all the way to the AFC. Or to the
I can see that too. Yep.
The Rams and the Seahawks. I really hope the Rams pull that out.
Let's go Goff. Let's go Goff.
I have a friggin' bad feeling about that game because I've lost. and the Washington football team is going to sacrifice their existence to pretty Tom Brady. Is about to feed on the Washington football team.
No, I like the first one. Sacrifice their existence. My God.
So Tom Brady's going to kick their ass tomorrow. And then Sunday we got the Ravens and the Titans. That'll be a good game.
Yeah.
That'll be a good game. But I think the Ravens will take that. And then you got the Bears and the Saints. Oh, the Saints will wreck the Bears.
The Saints will tear them apart.
Saints will wreck the Bears. And then you got the Steelers and the Browns. That'll be interesting. That'll be a good game.
Oh, go Browns. Boomer Sooner.
I agree. Go Browns. I mean, the Steelers have lost like 4 in a row already. So.
Yeah, they've been shitting the bed down the stretch here. And it's,
Roethlisberger's too old now, man. He's old.
He is.
He's old. He doesn't have the vegetarian supermodel diet like Tom Terrific.
Oh God!
You say Tom Perfect?
Motorcycles and strippers.
Yeah, he did.
Meat.
He's talking about his man crush.
I know.
Yeah, buddy.
I know it's your wallpaper of your computer. It's like Tom Brady in all pants.
No. It's the What's that picture of like the two people like they're touching fingers?
The Sistine Chapel.
Yeah. So it's like Tom Brady and John.
Yeah.
No, it's Tom Brady and God, because the closest thing to God is Tom Brady.
Wow.
Boom. That's right. That's it.
Holy shit.
Oh, my poster is Aaron Rodgers as the fucking Infinite Man. That's because that's what he does, buddy.
Jokes. That's what he does.
Buddy, he's gonna make it rain.
Tyson, you missed it. So me and Daniel's bet $20 that the Packers wouldn't make the Super Bowl.
The who?
The Green Bay Packers.
Oh, I have no fucking clue what's going on in football.
That's cool.
I'm like Sid with football. I just tune out when you guys talk about football, and then when the Super Bowl comes, I cheer for the opposite team of you.
So you'll probably be going for the Green Bay Packers. You're probably with me. You'll be going for the Green Bay Packers.
I don't understand what I did to you guys to like get all this resentment, man. Like, you don't cheer for the same hockey teams. You don't let me spoil.
We do, in fact, cheer for the same hockey team.
That's actually true.
I'll tell you what my problem is. You lambaste me for my love of the New York Yankees while you, sir, sit there in your ivory wheelchair going on about the New York Yankees of football, the New England Patriots. Yeah. While you wax poetic about Tom Terrific.
That might be
Get out of here.
That might be a thing.
So what the hell's Mr. Terrific been doing in Tampa Bay?
Oh, he's been lighting them up down there.
Really, is he?
Winning football game.
No shit, really.
Taking people's mind off the virus, dude. That's why they're all partying down there, because they're like, we got Tom Brady. Who cares about some virus?
The virus is
awesome.
We're good. We're all good.
Rad. Yeah. And is Gronk still there, or what's going on with him?
There too, man.
I want to call.
It's a big party in Tampa Bay all year long.
I want to call back to the time I called Gronk to Tampa Bay, like well before it happened. And you guys were all like, "Oh, he's in the WWE. It's never gonna happen."
He was a champion in the WWE, man. He was
like 3 weeks later, it's like Gronk to Tampa Bay. I'm like, fucking, I should get a job at fucking TSN or something.
The predictor.
Yeah, the predictor, the insider.
In 10 years, Gronk's gonna be like inducted in the WWE Hall of Fame for like the 10 minutes he was in the WWE.
Why not? I mean, future deposed despot Donald Trump is in the fucking Hall of Fame there.
Yeah, did you see Mick Foley saying that they should remove him? I think they should remove him too.
Noted and openly racist Hulk Hogan is still in the Hall of Fame.
Been there twice.
Twice, baby. Twice.
Drew
Carey is in the Hall of Fame, dude.
Who is?
Drew Carey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's harmless. He doesn't do anything.
Well, I mean, why not Gronk?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Hey, Wheels, you know what I want to know? What's the plan for fucking Super Bowl if we get the hell out of this fucking lockdown?
The same plan it is every year, Pinky. Eat chicken wings and watch the Buccaneers win the Super Bowl. Well, this year's
So wait. So is Tom Brady going to the fucking Super Bowl again?
Fuck yeah, he is.
So wait, is it decided or is it still being decided?
No, it
starts started. Tomorrow. The playoffs start tomorrow.
Okay.
So wait. Are the Bucks in the AFC?
Yeah, they're in the.
So we can get a Tom A-Rod freaking Super Bowl here.
No, I believe they're both in the NFC actually.
Oh yeah. Oh, championship game.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll play in the championship. I can see that.
You guys predict Green Bay making it all the way there?
I'm saying Green Bay's winning the Super Bowl this year, but I think this is Aaron Rodgers' last one. So it's going to be his big final fuck you to the Green Bay ownership. I'm out of here. Peace out. He might go to another team. He might say fuck it and hang it up.
So wait, so how does the NFL playoffs work? Is it like it's not like the hockey playoffs where it's like a fucking 3-month extravaganza? Yeah. It's like
win and you're in, baby. Okay. That's my favorite.
I don't know. I don't like that at all.
You don't like it? I love it, buddy. You gotta win. You gotta win. So you what? You don't like overtime?
I do like overtime, but I'd
This is
like
overtime.
Yeah, but you could just like have a, somebody could just
have a shit game. You
have
better
a shit
not.
game. I guess so. You could have a shit game and that's it. But like a best of 7 series, like you could pretty much guarantee the best team's going to win that. The better of the two teams.
Do you think Chicago was the best team when they smashed the Oilers?
They were a better team than the Oilers. Yes, they were.
That's not necessarily true, okay? Because, and as much as I loved it, and as much as I was behind it, and I still think about it, I do not think the Raptors would have won the championship if Golden State had been 100% healthy. If Durant was on, if Klay Thompson was on, there's no way. I think that would have been a 5-game series at best.
But over a 7-game series, you have a better chance to have your team how they should be. Like if you have one and done and your guys are injured, well, fucking that's it for you. But if you have 7 games, maybe you're going to get one of them back. And
football's the true man sport.
I don't know, man. I just it's not really a grind, So what? There's like fucking 3 games, and then you play the Super Bowl, and then that's it.
But those are hard. Like it's hard. Like football is like.
I know, but like it's not like
it's almost like boxing. That's why they don't play it like every day because you couldn't. You'd be your whole team would be brain dead.
But like in theory, like hockey players are getting like fucking hitting the boards all like for 60 minutes a game, and then they
but not like that. Not.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Because if you're like an offensive or defensive lineman. It's literally your job to run yourself into the boards every play.
I know.
Not every time you step on the ice,
you're going way faster on skates. I don't know.
But you're not necessarily going into the boards that hard every shift.
No, you're not that every shift. I agree with that. But like, I mean, this is a physical sport.
It's still hard. It's absolutely hard. I mean, fuck,
if you let's say everything goes to 7 games, you could play like, you could play like fucking a lot of fucking games. You know what I mean? How many fucking rounds is there? I'm trying to run a blank right now. So quarterfinals.
There's 4 rounds. 4 rounds.
Yeah. Okay.
There's 4 rounds.
Yeah. Okay. So you could play like 28 games, right?
They don't even play 28 games in the regular season.
For football,
it'd have to be like best of 3.
Yeah.
Like,
so no,
like
but what I mean
is
in the NHL playoffs, if you went to 7 games, you could play 28 games to get to the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
You only need 4 wins, but you could play 28, 4 wins per series. So you need 16 wins, but you could play 28 games.
Yeah.
To have to win the Stanley Cup. And that's the rule. That's just to get, that's a fucking lot of, like, that's a grind. That's a fucking
a lot of games.
I don't think even the most hardened football player who's super athletic and very well conditioned could handle like even like a 10 game playoff run. I think that I mean Jesus Christ, you want to talk about with all we know about concussions, we know a whole lot more. I'll tell you that we know a whole lot more. Unfortunately,
concussion like every other game in the NFL. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So so the NFL is going to play like 4 games, and then that's everything and the Super Bowl. Or like, like if you have to win, so how many games you have to win to make the play? Like, so you win, is it like a quarterfinal, a semifinal, then you play for the Super Bowl?
Yeah. So you have to win. You have to win. Well, I guess you don't have to. You probably have to.
It's wild card weekend, so there's 2 teams per conference get a bye, or just 1?
Yeah, I think it's 2.
Yeah. So the top seeded from whoever has the best of the top 4, those 2 get a bye.
Yeah. And then the other, I guess 8, like play against each other.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, like, man, I don't know. Like the football hard. I never played fucking in the NFL. I never played in the NHL. I imagine both are very tough. But I think that probably the Stanley Cup, man, it's the hardest trophy in sports to win.
I agree with that.
I mean, that's
absolutely.
It's the hardest trophy. Like I mean, rare. It's hard to rare to win it. Rare to win it more than once, even more. And it's like, just think about the travel. So you have a 7-game series. If that game goes to 7, that series goes to 7 games. It's 2 at home, 2 away, 1 away, or no, 1 at home, 1 away, 1 at home. If you have the home ice advantage because you're higher in the standings.
And so think back.
Think of like every flight.
Like the Leafs in back in like the 90s were in the Western Conference.
What?
So yeah, so that's why we were playing LA in the semifinals,
right? Yeah,
or the conference finals. Just say, can you imagine that? You're going from Toronto to LA twice in one series, like the hockey playoffs truly are the second season.
It's a grind. Like it's so like that team from Toronto is like they get 2 games in their own bed at home. LA is away in a hotel for 2 games. Then they fly to LA. LA gets to be home for 2 games in their own bed. Toronto's in a hotel for 2 games. They fly back to Toronto for 1 game. Then the next day they fly back again to LA and they play. And then they fly
I'm not sure if
that's
Toronto. How it worked back in the day. I think it was 2-3-2.
Okay.
I believe that's how it works. So you would have had. I mean, it is an extended visit.
Yeah.
With those 3 games, but still going like.
Yeah.
And can you imagine if it was like that? If it was like that format where like you're playing game 6 in your barn, and then you got to go games like you're going back and forth that much. It was insane.
That's what I think basketball is the same. Like you have a game, like I think that in the Last Dance, I watched a thing where like Chicago they were fucking somewhere, and they were like, we got to win here because we don't want to have to go back.
That was the final.
Yeah, you don't want to have to go back. So it's like that in hockey. You're like, fuck, we could even if like you want to end it as soon as possible, even if it's not your barn, because like then you have to fly at least one more time, then at least one, it just keeps going.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up.
So yeah, so football, but even if the Super Bowl happens not in a city where any of the teams
it's the neutral site every year.
The neutral site, yeah. So
usually nice and warm.
Yeah, usually nice and warm. I don't know. That's kind of cool too. I don't know, because then you get fans from both teams just in there, and I don't know. That's kind of.
I kind of like a snowy. I'd love to see like the Super Bowl like at Lambeau.
They had
just like in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Do you remember the year it was in Detroit? I think it was like 6-7 years ago. It was in Detroit.
But that's a closed stadium, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
I'm talking about open air, bud. Like shit.
Like you want to see. Yeah, you want to see like the Grey Cup, like how it is like the Grey Cup.
Like Toronto, Edmonton, like whatever, and it was just like a blizzard.
There's 2 inches of fucking snow on the ground. Everyone's blowing tires all over the place. No one can fucking stay stood up. You want to see? Yeah. I mean, that's Canadian football right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You don't want to embarrass Tommy Terrific. You don't want to embarrass him.
Get on. Man.
I don't think
you want to give me the $20 now.
According to you, that guy's got such huge balls that he could fucking play in any weather.
Well, Justin would know. He couldn't play in the cold. I guess he could, yeah.
And imagine that football. So imagine Tom Brady throwing a fucking wicked spiral, because wicked fucking spiral.
I don't have to
right at you. and it's like fucking snowing like a bastard. There's 2 inches of snow on the ground. It's probably like -2 degrees, and you have to fucking catch this. You have to catch this ball, like this frozen fucking plastic, that's coming at you at like whatever the fuck Mach fucking 2 that Tom Brady can throw. It's got to hurt your hands. That's what I'm trying to get to. Is like the frozen football.
I'm sure.
I think they do wear like big ass. I think receivers wear like oddly like larger. Mitts.
Yeah, they probably.
Because I see this sometimes, and I'm like, there's no way. Like it looks so comical to me because a lot of wide receivers have bigger hands like anyway.
Yeah.
So then they put these gloves on, and it's just like it looks like a like a novelty slapper.
Like how many footballs did that guy catch?
It's like a clown hand.
Oh man, yeah. So I don't know, Super Bowl, man. I'm super excited. Only because I'm going to come over and eat chicken wings and drink beer.
Yeah,
the lockdowns.
Everybody, wear your masks, wash your hands. We'll be fine.
Yeah,
I'm breaking the law regardless. I'm going out, even though, like I said, 2 weeks ago, I was calling for jail time for anyone who does that. I'm risking it all
for Super Bowl.
For Super Bowl,
no, everybody's cool. No knives. Everybody's cool.
Okay, so then we'll just all wear masks except for when we're drinking beer, eating chicken wings.
Yeah. Shit, man, I'll sit in like the other room or what.
Yeah, we'll just go to the other room and just that'll be the food and beer room.
Well, we just like
one at a time. We all get to drink.
We'll just all hang around, spaced apart, so we can all see the TV. There'll be no more like high-fiving or anything.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely. We could have like Justin and his dad can take the couch.
Mm-hmm.
You and I sit opposite.
Yeah.
You know,
on some chairs. I'll take Justin's chair.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Talking about a fucking Super Bowl party is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Super Bowl. Yeah.
Fuck you, Jason Kennedy. You make it happen, bud. Make it happen.
Damn it. Lock this shit down tight until Super Bowl weekend. Then we'll get down on Friday.
We can watch the Super Bowl.
Sunday
if we can
morning.
open the bars at 4 a.m. to watch a hockey game, we can lift the restrictions for the biggest game of the year.
Can I just say how awesome that was in 2014 when that happened? That was fucking awesome.
It was pretty awesome.
I'll never forget that day in my whole fucking life. How fucking cool. I'm going to tell that story to my grandkids. I'm going to be
Prime Minister. Boy, did we hate him until this day.
Yeah, we were like, how are we going to watch hockey? It's in the Olympics are in fucking Europe. How the fuck are we going to in Russia? How the fuck are we going to watch hockey? And you know what? Our government came through. They decided to open bars and let us drink at fucking 6 a.m., 5 a.m.
You want to know? Do you want to know what the next question is?
Yeah.
Daddy, what's Europe? Oh, Europe used to be this body of countries that before the Big Sick, they had people there and they lived, and some were Italians. Now it's just the DMZ, and we just call it the DMZ.
The DMZ. The DMZ. Oh man, yeah, it's just fucking wild. Like I remember waiting outside the whistle stop for it to open. I remember setting an alarm for like 4:30 in the morning. And getting up and then I'm like, and Inga I lived in the Ramparts with Sid, and I was like, Inga, it's time to get up. It's hockey time. And she was like, fuck you, and just rolled over.
Pissed, yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to the bar. And like I'm whispering, I'm going to the bar at like 4:30 in the morning, setting an alarm. It's the only time in my life I've set an alarm to go to the bar in the morning. So me and Sid hop a cab. It's like fucking minus fucking 30 or some shit. It's really cold. We get our asses down to the bar. They open. I eat a breakfast wrap. We drink a bunch of beers. Canada wins the gold. I start singing "Oh Canada" in the bar. Everyone starts fucking singing along. We go back to Chad and Fawn's. We keep drinking. Inga wakes up. She's like, "What the fuck's going on?" We're like, "Yeah, we're still drinking. I'm gonna go to bed in like 2 hours." What a fucking good day. Holy shit.
It's weird and kind of fun to have that. I do that. I just did that with Wrestle Kingdom from New Japan. So that starts at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So I usually crash and and then I'm waking. It's 3 a.m. and I'm like, all right, here we go. This major sporting event is starting at 3 o'clock in the morning.
You're like, psst. There we go.
Well, of course, it's a sporting event.
Yeah, sporting event. You got to have some beers.
It's 5 o'clock there. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Fuck. Yeah, I'll never forget that in my life. What a cool time. I just had such a good morning, such a good time.
What's the next Winter Olympics?
2022.
2022, yeah.
Hopefully. 2022. And where's that?
China.
Ooh, China. So we could get another.
Yeah, it's in Korea.
It's in Korea.
In South Korea, I think. Yeah.
Is it okay? Fact check.
We could definitely get another.
Yeah. I think that was one of the chips or the bargaining deals with the CBA, the new one that.
You get NHL players. Yeah.
Go to the Olympics. Yeah.
Yeah. You're damn right. So I hope they go there because it's just not the same. It's not best on best.
See, I agree, but before there was NHL players, we all thought it was awesome, even before the NHL players. So
maybe you because you were fucking old, in the 90s. I was a fucking baby almost, so I don't remember hockey before then.
I appreciate good hockey, especially when it's not multi-millionaires just going.
Yeah, but I don't think they get paid for that.
No, they don't get paid for that.
So I think they go of their own volition. They just go because they want to win a fucking gold medal. I mean, like if I like Connor McDavid and Sidney Crosby and Nathan McKinnon and Steven Stamkos and Jonathan Taves and Taylor Hall and all on the same fucking team.
Taylor Hall's not making that team.
Yeah, he will.
It should be up to the player though. Like in all fairness, it should be. You should just be like, you know what? I'm honored, but my team is grinding right now, and if I get injured,
they
could.
They could. No, I don't think anyone's gonna say that. Everyone's gonna be like, you want to go win a gold medal? Nah.
Didn't Ovi say that? Wasn't there?
No, Ovi
last Olympics.
Ovi threatened to
leave the Capitals.
Yeah, he threatened.
So he was going. He's like, my fucking bags are packed. I'm out of here.
Yeah, he was like going, and then the Capitals owner was like, we fully support Alex if he wants to go.
Yeah,
damn right, you dude.
Yeah, come on, it's fucking Alex Ovechkin.
God
damn! If Alex Ovechkin, if I own the Capitals and he's like, I want to go play Olympics, I'd be like, yeah, fucking there you go, man. Get on a plane.
Yeah,
go for it. The team will be here with your captain sweater when you get back.
I'd be the crotchety owner. I'd tell him, I'm gonna fucking fine you $2 million every fucking day you step on that plane.
You're the fucking punch in lock of fucking hockey owners.
The jersey says Washington, not wherever former blank country you come from. Get out of here.
Whatever. What did they have in the Olympics? It was like they couldn't put Russia on their jersey or anything.
Oh yeah, because of the cheating camp.
That's right. Yeah, they all. Yeah.
I don't even remember what they had. It was like.
Didn't they all have to say they were from like if you were allowed to go, you were from like you had to say a different country or something like.
I think they were known as like the athletes of the Soviet Republic or something.
Yeah. Some shit like that.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. But what's the word, boys? What do you think?
I think 2021 is off to an odd start.
That's very true.
And hopefully it gets fucking better because 2021 has literally told 2020 to hold my beer right out of the fucking gate.
Yeah, it did.
It's true, man.
And when you're starting the year off with a fucking insurrection at the U.S. Capitol, I think it can only go up, right? Like we can only get better.
I think we said this at the same time this last year. So, I mean, how Australia is burning to the ground. And World War III might happen,
better, right?
Yeah, how much worse can it get? So, let's have cautious optimism, gentlemen. How about that?
I'm waiting for 2021 to take off the mask, and it's just like it's 2020, bitch. You thought it was.
Years are over. It's 2020.
Yeah,
you don't get to go anywhere. It's 2020.
It's fucking schmanuary now, motherfucker. Shit, yeah. So yeah, just be nice, everybody. Just be nice out there, and
be nice.
We're all doing our best.
Respect all their opinions and thoughts.
Yeah. Don't bicker. Don't name call. Discuss. Have discussions with people. Have discussions with people who don't have the same view as you, and I guarantee you, if you do it properly, you'll learn something, and maybe the other person will learn something too.
That's very true.
And then you will leave said conversation more educated and still be in disagreement. Imagine that. Take that into your 2021, and
if you can't do that, just don't talk to them at all.
Just see yourself out and just say, all right, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you later.
Yeah.
All right. I'm at Tin Can Blues. You can find me at Tin Can Blues on Twitter and Instagram, and our website is wheelsbluespodcast.wixsite.com/my site.
I love that.
There you go. You can get on there and do what you do, guys. Thanks for listening to episode 47.
I'm
at
Ooh.
Go ahead. Nope, go ahead.
Power struggle.
And Twitter. Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and follow the Wheels Blues Podcast Facebook page.
You good? Yeah. Look, if you want to say your Twitter handle, you will raise your hand. Someone will acknowledge you.
Right. I'm sorry.
I'm at Eric _83, and keep safe out there, everybody. And thanks for listening, and
hopefully we're doing a live Super Bowl watch along podcast.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh,
that would
man.
be cool. That'd be
great.
See you next week, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Door, buddy.
Without any
Right?
resistance whatsoever. In fact, they're
no
going to help you.
What the fuck was that? Like, didn't even.
Hey, can I take this seal of the Senate? Oh yeah, sure,
Right?
whatever. We got lots of this.
Is it cool if I steal Nancy Pelosi's mail?
Do you know what's funny is that I saw somebody leaving, like they had like a big group of them were like leaving the Capitol, and they're all like going woo, and then one guy's like, I'm gonna go celebrate this with some beers. Like, and it's like they're literally just walking out. Like, all right, we're done here.
Yeah.
See ya.
Let's get some beer. Okay, you guys want to grab a beer?
Cops like, yeah, I'm off in like 2 hours, man.
Yeah. I'll see you there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, is this episode 47, you guys?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just getting the logo done. I'm going to post it with the Twitter.
Awesome, buddy. Cool.
Maybe Sid will grace us with an Instagram post about it.
Maybe.